What's up everybody, Epic Wolf Gaming, and today I'm actually going to be doing a different video. It's a type of video I never thought I'd really do, and it's going to be a rant video. But really quick, this is Blacklight Retribution gameplay. I'm playing on Seige. The first two lives I actually don't kill anyone, and so I switch my loadout. This is supposed to be like a low spread loadout for like quick moving and shooting and stuff, and have a low spread, but the damage is really bad and the recoil sucks, so I end up switching to my damage build, assault rifle. But like I said, this is going to be a rant video, and yeah, so I have 14 minutes to get my point across. Let's see if I can do it. So this rant is mainly going to be about memes, and one of the primary memes that I'm going to be talking about is the MLP, the My Little Pony, the Bronies, that kind of stuff, that whole thing. Not so much the show, but the people, and you're gonna understand what I mean here in a minute. Don't click off the video just yet. Don't go ahead and, thumbs down it. Don't, go all keyboard warrior on me just yet. At least watch the frickin' video. But I will say this right now, I do have a friend who's a Brony, and I don't really mind him as much. He is a friend of mine, so he kind of respects my opinions, and I can respect his opinion. But there's a few things here that I'm going to address. First off, is I've seen this way too many times. I've seen it way too many times. Some dude who doesn't like the show or doesn't like the idea of the show ends up saying, pretty much saying the obvious, in that it is a show that was marketed and made for little girls. And of course the Bronies have to go, all defensive and put their shields up and start trying to frickin', move in on them and bash them in the face or something. And that's saying that it's not for little girls because of the maturity in it. And I probably just screwed up that pronunciation. I don't even know what the heck I said. I'm just kind of, gabbing on. But the maturity in the show is, like, they say that there is maturity in the show, with the comedy and the character development and stuff. I'll tell you this right now. You watch any cartoon, and you're bound, like, as an adult, or as an older teenager, like, 17, 18, whatever. But as a young adult or a teenager, you can watch almost any cartoon and find hints of maturity in the jokes and the characters and things like that. You can find that kind of stuff in any cartoon. It could be Fairly Odd Parents, it could be SpongeBob, it could be frickin' what's another popular cartoon? Danny Phantom, which Danny Phantom is, I guess, kind of, little bit older based cartoon as far as, the audience goes and stuff. But I mean, you can find maturity in that kind of stuff. It's hidden layers of, mature, kind of jokes and stuff, and characterization and stuff. And it's primarily just for, when the adults are watching the show with their kids. The adults have something to laugh at and something to kind of relate to. So, and you can even see it, like, let's go back, when, with My Little Pony toys and some other type of product here. The toys for My Little Pony, when you saw the commercials, you saw, like, maybe it might be a little bit of like an animation or something of the show, and you might hear the little theme song and stuff, and then you go to, like, a couple of little girls playing in the bedroom and stuff, playing with their toys. And, you hear the theme song and all that, and you hear, like, the girl voice actress, or whoever the heck you want to call her, kind of explaining the toy and where you get it, and, what it is and all that stuff. And then you go to another product like Nerf, where it is targeted for boys. And in Nerf, you hear, like, maybe you might hear like a little rock riff, I think, and you have, like, these guys, probably around 13, 15, something like that, and they're running through the woods, or maybe they're, in, like, this obstacle course area for, like, I don't know, what it almost looks like a professional, like, area you go to for, like, paintball or something. And, they'll be, like, shooting each other, and, all of a sudden you see, like, that one guy with, like, what the heck was that one called that I had it? I used to have it before. It was, like, the Nerf long shot, I think it was called. And, he's sitting there, he picks them off and crap like that, and it's marketed to guys. So you see guys playing with the Nerf. Whereas My Little Pony would be marketed for little girls, so you see little girls playing with the toys. That's how it is. So, you know, you can't say it wasn't made for little girls. I mean, the fact that like older guys, like teenage guys and stuff like that, would actually enjoy the show, that just happened. That was just like a fluke. It's like when they put the arrow to the knee comment in Skyrim. They never, I don't think they actually expected that to go viral like that and have everyone saying it in every freaking video on YouTube. I don't think they were actually, you know, trying for that. It was a fluke. You know, they had that one little line, and then all of a sudden people go crazy over it. You know, that's how this kind of stuff works. So that's that part. I just want to say that right now. If you're a brony out there, you need to come to the realization of that, like, fast. Reality is gonna hit you hard. It's like the freaking longer you wait to actually, you know, the longer you wait to come to realization with that, the harder it's gonna hit you when you actually do realize it. So that's the first part. The second part is this was actually on a video. My friend who was a brony, he showed me it, and basically what happened was there's a channel that I'm now subscribed to because I like their videos. They're kind of funny, where they actually have teens, kids, and elders reacting to different stuff. And it's separate times. You know, one will be teens react, one will be kids react, one will be elders react. And they had teens reacting to reacting to My Little Pony. And basically how it works is they watch the video and it goes from person to person as they react, and you know, afterwards they have like what they call question time. It's kind of like an interview, and basically, you know, they'll ask questions like, have you ever heard of the show? Who do you think would be a brony? I think that was actually on the bonus footage, but you would have the, like, you know, have you heard of the show? Do you watch the show? What do you think about, you know, guys your age group, you know, watching the show? The majority of them wasn't, you know, the nicest. There was a couple of them that were very rude. There was a few of them who was kind of indifferent on it, like, you know, they didn't exactly like it, but they're not gonna, you know, hate on it. There was a couple of them, there was actually two in particular that one of them actually said he's getting a shirt saying I'm a brony, and there was another one who was a girl, and she was like, she was already into it. I think she even said that she babysits kids and they play My Little Pony and stuff. So I mean, that's all cool. But the video that he showed me was bronies reacting to that video. So as bronies react, the teens react to My Little Pony. And when I first saw the brony video, I didn't see the teens react video. It was the same layout, however, like they were watching it, and as they were watching it, they had a little corner of the screen where you see the people, you know, you see the other video. I ended up shutting the video off at around 4 minutes, out of like I think there was like an 8-minute video. I shut it off about halfway or less into the video. And the reason being was because I thought that it was stupid. I didn't actually like the way the bronies were reacting. It was like before anyone even said anything, and they were doing just like reactions on the on the show, which what they were shown was actually just the introduction. But as they were like doing the reactions to just that video, like the bronies were instantly, it's like, you know, frickin' load your guns and frickin' get ready, because the goddamn British are coming and they have to shoot every single person that didn't like the show. It was ridiculous the way they were acting, honestly. And as the video went on, it didn't get better. And I hate that. Honestly, I really, really hate that. The slightest negativity was like a nuclear bomb exploding in their like territory or something, and they had to freaking hit back with everything they had. It was shots on the way they were dressed, shots on the way they were talking, shots on like just anything. You know, shots on like how they were acting ate. But, you know, any one of them could say you're watching a show intended for like 5-year-old girls. And it is true. I'm like, that's the way it is. Unless somebody literally takes a hit on what you like, then it's like treat others the way you want to be treated, basically. And I mean, I get it. They shoot first, you're gonna shoot back. I get that, alright? But it's not like, you know, if they freaking, you know, make a remark about, you know, like they don't like the show, you don't have to like go and get all personal with, you know, their clothing and style and everything like that. But here's the last thing. I got about 4 minutes left. Here's the main thing. The big one right here. The way My Little Pony ended up going this, this huge meme, this huge viral thing. And that was, when it first started, everyone was cramming My Little Pony down your throat like it was medicine you needed to survive. It was that bad. Everywhere you went, it could have been a forum for a video game, it could have been a forum for anything. It could have been like, I guarantee you, there would be like horseback riding videos on YouTube, and people, like, even without the video in the, the show in the video being mentioned, even without that being mentioned, the people in, like, on the comment section would have to say something about, that looks like frickin' this pony from the show, and it's ridiculous. I mean, honestly, I understand if people like the show. I don't have a problem with people liking the show. I don't have a problem if you're posting videos on YouTube about it. But I mean, keep the video, keep the show where it's intended to be. You know, if you want to go to, like, conventions about the show, fine. If you want to, like, have websites and forums and blogs and stuff about the show, okay. But keep it out of everyone else's stuff, dude. I mean, I've literally seen My Little Pony-based comments in frickin' Call of Duty videos. In Call of Duty videos! There was no My Little Pony, not a single word about My Little Pony, and yet I still seen the comments in the videos. Why? I understand you have pride with what you like, but it's like, I mean, I'm starting to get into, like, what the heck is it? Darkstep, drum and bass kind of music. But I'm not going and, like, shoving it down people's throat. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking about maybe getting permission from somebody on YouTube that does it to use their songs and maybe make a montage or something. But, I mean, I'm not going and, going to, like, frickin' country music forums and stuff and posting videos and pictures of Darkstep. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, that's actually disrespectful in a way, in that, they're having their own thing, you have your own thing. Keep it away from each other if, they're not related. That's the main thing right there. And I can guarantee you also that most of the time when you actually, most of the time when it comes to this kind of stuff being popular, especially something like My Little Pony or the Skyrim Heir to the Knee joke, I guarantee you, especially for My Little Pony, if they didn't go and cram it down their throat, people's throats via internet, I guarantee you they wouldn't have as much bronies probably, because less people would be, less people would have seen it. But I can guarantee you they would not have as much haters. And I can guarantee you that is where that's partially where the hate is coming from on bronies. People are like, oh, why do they hate bronies so much? Well, the reason why is because people never shut up about it, and they're gonna post it everywhere they possibly can for whatever reason. That is why people hate bronies, and that's my problem with them. I mean, if they want to just watch the show, go to their forums and maybe a convention or something, and they want to talk about it with their friends and stuff, that's perfectly fine. But keep it out of everyone else's business. Oh, well, that's the game. That's my rant. This was my first rant video. I never thought I'd do one, but kind of had to get it off my chest. We won the game. I was 27-17. It definitely wasn't a great score, but I came on top of my team. I was playing the objective and all. Ended up getting 7,700 freaking XP. But I'll see you guys later. This is Epic Wolf Gaming, and have a nice day.